For WWE star Shad Gaspard, May 17, 2020 began with such promise, a moment of bonding with his 10-year-old son, Ari. But in mere minutes, this serene scene turned into a heart-stopping tragedy that would claim Shad's life, leaving the wrestling world and beyond mourning a hero whose final act defined his legacy. The terrifying last minutes of Shad Gaspard are a story of sacrifice, courage, and a father's unbreakable love, etched forever in the hearts of those who knew him. Shad Javier Gaspard was born on January 13, 1981, in Brooklyn, New York, to a Curaçaoan and Haitian father, Ben, a former street enforcer turned security guard, and a mother who nurtured his dreams. Growing up in a tough neighborhood, Shad was shaped by resilience. At 5, his father trained him in boxing, and by 8, he was learning judo, kickboxing, jeet kune do, and muay thai. At 16, he competed in bar fighting tournaments, facing men twice his age, his 6'7" frame and fearless spirit making him a standout. This grit led him to professional wrestling, a world where his charisma and athleticism would shine. In 2003, Shad signed with WWE, starting in their developmental territory, Ohio Valley Wrestling, OVW, under the ring name The Beast. Teaming with JTG as Crime Time, he won the OVW Southern Tag Team Championship twice. Promoted to WWE's main roster in 2006, Crime Time became fan favorites with their energetic, streetwise personas, feuding with teams like The Spirit Squad and Jerry Show. Despite never winning WWE tag titles, their chemistry and humor made them unforgettable. Shad's in-ring presence, powerful yet agile, captivated audiences, but off-screen he was a gentle giant, known for his warmth and humor. After leaving WWE in 2010, Shad pursued acting, landing roles in films like Think Like a Man 2 and Get Hard, and TV shows like The Game. He co-created the graphic novel Assassin and Son, and provided motion capture for Kratos in the 2018 God of War video game. His versatility shone, but his heart remained with his family. In 2009, he married Ciliana, and in 2010, they welcomed Ari. Shad was a devoted father, often sharing moments of training Ari in boxing or spending quiet family time, reflecting his belief that family was paramount. On that fateful Sunday, Shad, Ciliana, and Ari visited Venice Beach, recently reopened after COVID-19 restrictions. The family swam about 50 yards offshore when a powerful rip current struck, pulling Shad and Ari under. Lifeguard Thomas Swift, one of 2 on duty, had already rescued 6 swimmers that day due to rough conditions, waves up to 8 feet and currents moving at 5 to 10 knots. Spotting Shad and Ari struggling, Swift radioed for backup and swam towards them, navigating the lateral current. As he approached, Shad's voice cut through the chaos. "Save my son! Save my son!" With superhuman effort, Shad threw Ari toward Swift, ensuring his son reached safety. But the ocean was merciless. As Swift secured Ari, a massive wave crashed over Shad, dragging him under. He didn't resurface. Swift, joined by another lifeguard, tried to locate him, but the turbulent waters made it impossible. Ari, safe but distraught, repeated, "Dad told me to push off to the guy," his words echoing Shad's final directive. The Los Angeles Fire Department, Coast Guard, and divers launched a search, covering 70 square nautical miles over 16.5 hours, but storms and fog hindered efforts. On May 20th, a passerby found Shad's body washed ashore near Lifeguard Tower 26, identified by his family, bringing a tragic end to the search. The aftermath rocked the wrestling community and beyond. Ciliana, devastated, described Shad as a warrior with a magical soul. Thanking first responders who saved Ari, tributes poured in from WWE stars like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who called Shad's act the love of a father, and Triple H, who hailed him as a beloved performer and caring father. Dave Bautista tearfully remembered Shad's larger-than-life presence. WWE honored him with the 2022 Warrior Award, with many fans arguing it should be renamed the Gaspard Award for his real-life heroism, unlike the controversial namesake Ultimate Warrior. Investigations revealed no foul play, but Ciliana filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Los Angeles City and County, alleging negligence and dangerous beach conditions. Lifeguard Chief Daniel Murphy countered that multiple units, including boats and a helicopter, were deployed, following protocol. The suit highlighted systemic issues like understaffing during high-risk conditions, but no resolution details emerged publicly. Shad's death also sparked discussions on beach safety and rip current awareness, urging better signage and education. Shad's heroism wasn't new. In 2016, he foiled an armed robbery at a Florida gas station, disarming and pinning the suspect, a BB gun wielder, until police arrived. JTG, his crime time partner, recalled Shad's fearlessness, rooted in his Brooklyn upbringing and bodyguard days for stars like Britney Spears and P. Diddy. This courage defined his final moments, choosing his son's life over his own, a sacrifice that resonated globally. The terror of those last minutes is unimaginable. Fighting monstrous waves, knowing the odds, yet prioritizing Ari's safety. Shad's strength, both physical and emotional, shone through as he battled the current, his heart set on his son. His legacy lives on in Ari, who carries his father's manners and spirit, as Ciliana noted. The Shad Gaspard Memorial Cup, held in 2024 in Jacksonville, raised funds for charity, with JTG and others honoring his contributions. Fans still chant "Crime Time," and his story inspires, from stopping robbers to saving his son. Shad's life was a tapestry of triumph, rising from Brooklyn streets to WWE stardom, from acting to creating art, all while being a devoted family man. At 39, he had more to give, but the ocean claimed him in a cruel twist. His final act, ensuring Ari's survival, cements him as a real-life superhero. As we reflect on those harrowing moments, Shad Gaspard's name endures, not in tragedy, but in the love and bravery that defined him, a beacon for all who face life's storms.